I thank you guys for all the nice comments and stuff. I've been getting a lot of love through emails and stuff like that, and people saying, "Damn, bro, if you just, if you just focus more on your music and your writing, like you have real talent, bro." It's like you don't understand how you're not thriving or being successful in life, man. Like you actually have real talent, and I really appreciate that. I appreciate people saying nice things and things of that nature. Thank you for that. But it's about being around the right people, you know what I mean, finding the right momentum, and when you have to build things by yourself, you got to build up the ground up. It's kind of hard to simultaneously try to manage, you know, where you're going to live at, then the procurement of economic stabilization, and then making sure that you have enough time and enough focus to actually write and work on music. You know what I mean? And it's just you have to be in a stable environment, or you have to have a stable type of mindset. But people have been messaging me and like, bruh, we can't believe you're still, going out here making videos and stuff and making beats and writing little books and stuff after all the shit you just been through and what I'm going through. And like, you a strong motherfucker. And I'm like, hey man, I gotta be, But I appreciate all the nice comments. People saying, hey man, can you can you make more videos like you used to do, like every day or 3 times a day? It's like, bruh, I'm not really in the right mood, you know. Um, right now, I have to address, economics. You know what I mean? Like that's a prioritization, and it's just so much stuff going on, man. Just my God, it's just so much hell going on, bro. It's just so many things happen and happen and happen, and another thing happens, and this happens, and it's like, oh my God, it's crazy, you know. But it's hard to be strong, and we have to maintain our strength in this storm, in this life, this prison that we find ourselves in, where it feels like it's designed to break you down mentally, physically, spiritually, and it's designed to keep you that way. And when you, when I know a lot of people that I talk to, whatever. A lot of people, it's like I'm a therapist at times. People be emailing me. Some people want to talk to me on the phone. You know what I mean? And it's like, I only talk to certain people on the phone. You know what I mean? That I really, really fuck with, But some people be emailing me and just trying to have full blown like therapist classes with me. And it's just like, damn, maybe I should start charging, right? Someone said that a while back, but nah, man, it's just, people just like talking to me because they say I'm real, whatever. They like how I just see it uncut, raw, and filtered. But yeah, you got to be strong in this world, young men, because this world's gonna get harder, 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 and harder, and you have to hold true to your talents and what keeps you sane. What keeps me sane is every single day, I read and I write. You know, I try to make it. I try to just read. And I try to write something. I try to make a beat or a melody if I can, if I'm in the right mood, right? And I try to keep that alive, even though I'm in a position where it's like, damn, I still try to keep my creative endeavors alive because your creative endeavors can manifest. It's like a snowball, on an avalanche. One snowball can fall off a damn ridge, you know what I mean? Or the mountain can shake a bit, and then all that snow can accumulate over time. And then all that snow, when it causes an avalanche, when it comes down, it just crushes everything in its path. So I want you guys, for the next month or the next two or the next month till the end of the year, I want you guys to slowly and surely find something that you're truly passionate in and just work on it. It's not going to make money for you right away. You have to develop the craft and the skill, whatever it is, whether it's right. It took me years to get good at writing. I used to write every single fucking day, just try to write short stories, and I never finish them. I just finish half the story, and it's just like I never really just finished it. It's like it's always something going on or coming up. Like when like the story that you guys seen, that was literally the week I got doxxed, literally, and that's after I got doxxed. You know what I mean? Like I had the idea for the story, but I didn't really write it, until I got doxxed, got kicked out on some bullshit, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm just, just in a certain mindset. I'm like, fuck it, I'm just want to bring this to creation. I just start writing and typing, and then I like making beats and music. So it's like I would love to make like a book, like one of those audio books where I actually design the music in the background. Like those what are those books they have online where it has like different, like you turn the page, or like you click on the page, there's like little audios and little voice shit. Like I like to do shit like that. And also I would love to work on sync licensing. If you guys don't know what sync licensing is, it's like, you get your music in like commercials, video games, and different stuff like that. You can get royalties and checks from that. See, music, there's actually a lot of ways to make money in music. You just have to market you have to market it a certain way, because like, let's say if a video game company is looking for somebody to design, you know, a mini boss theme for underwater, for underwater level, for the mini boss in the underwater level. You have to have a mindset to think, okay, how does that sound like an underwater mini boss battle, song? How does that sound like? And you got to just go back to like Mega Man or Metroid or something like that and get inspired by that or whatever, and just get inspired by EDM or whatever and create that. Or somebody says, hey, I want you to make a background song for this girl that's playing tennis and she's jogging, and it's a commercial for Nike, and you make sounds for that, or you can do sound designs or whatever for that, and then you get paid a check. It's sync licensing. So there's opportunities there. Or also you could write your little books and stories and try to get off that. The opportunities there. I always was a creative person. I always loved creating things. I like making videos. I like doing raps. I like doing writing. I love that shit. It's just that it's very difficult to find success in it and money in it. Like stable money. If I was able to just make videos and have enough money where I can get my own apartment or own house or something like that, if I'm able to make music on the side with sync licensing, and now I was able to get royalties and shit like that, and then make my little novels and I get paid off of that, I'll probably be doing well. But the problem is getting to that level, and then I just lost my channel with all people that had the eyes on me where I could potentially sell that. That's what I was getting. That's why it's just kind of pissing me off in a way, because it's like, I had a big channel, or pretty big for me. Maybe not for somebody like PewDiePie or Mr. Beast, but for me, that's a pretty big channel. For somebody like me to get thousands of people or hundreds of thousands of views, and now, finally get monetized, you can start making money from your videos and it gets taken from you. It's like, damn, that's crazy. And it's hard to build up a YouTube channel. I wasn't even trying to build that channel up. I was just talking, just whatever, venting a lot. And then you got random people that find it, and you got other people that find it that shouldn't find it, but they find that channel, but they don't find your music channel. So I'm like, well, fuck it. Like, if my voice is so powerful that it can get me doxxed, that it can get me kicked out, that my voice can make that make people get emotional just by hearing me talk, I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth, And that's what it is. If my voice is powerful enough to get me kicked out and doxxed, then how come my voice is not powerful enough to make me into a multi-millionaire? If not a millionaire, make me into a thousandaire. Somebody that's rapping a little bit, make a channel that's just for my raps, make a channel just for my novels and books, and make a channel just for, video game creation ideas, make another channel for vlogging, make another channel for this, just have different types of ideas. And then try to accumulate that. I mean, I did it. I've done it. I've had a successful YouTube channel that I've actually made money from. Not officially from YouTube, but people were showing love at a time. I did that. I've created a successful YouTube channel that got trolled. Like, I know how it feels like to be a successful YouTuber and then lose it all. It's the first is the rise. You start making videos, you start catching fire. Wow, people are watching my videos. Wow. Then you get the fans. Then you get the haters. Then you get then random people tell your family about it. And then the people dox you and find out this, and then now you get kicked out the house, and now you're homeless. Like, I've been through the whole shit within 1 year. That's crazy. You know what I mean? I even got stalkers and fans. That's crazy. And I'm just a regular nigga. Can you imagine if I had $1 million, how far I would have went? Imagine if I was a millionaire and I had my own house, and I can make videos anytime, and I can actually make videos good and edit them and put my music into it. You know what I mean? And work on my novels and work on my books, and then create a solid economic foundation and stabilization that leads to economic acceleration. What if that could happen? But you have to get your mind right, young men. That's one thing. It's hard when you got hostile entities that are always trying to be your enemies, and it's like people beef with me and I don't even know it, right? People be having one-sided wars against me, trying to sabotage me, trying to do shit, trying to spy, trying to do, it's just like, and I'm like, what is it about me that you just don't like? You know what I mean? I remember that guy Emperor Dion, I don't like Black Pill Villain, but it's like, bro, obviously you like something about me if you watch my videos, and so so I just don't get it. I'm just a regular guy. You have to search for my videos and look for it. My videos ain't on the mainstream of YouTube. None of ours who make videos like these are. We're just regular everyday guys that have a voice that just talk. But I am mad that I lost my YouTube channel. It was a big channel. You know what I mean? I didn't realize, because when you have that, you don't think, oh, I'm such a big channel. You don't think that. But when you lose it, you're like, damn. I used to get almost between at least recently between 600 to 800 views, almost 1,000 views, and it was just starting to pick up. So I think my last video I released had 839 views. I think it was 839, And I think that night, yeah, I think it was 839. I think in that day, and then later that night it was like almost at 900 or something like that. So it was almost 1,000 views my last video. So I was getting on that stream where every video I released would get 1,000 views. Can you imagine that? And then I could get monetized and make money from making videos. And then now it's like, it's crazy, bro. Like it was a dream come true, honestly. I never thought I'd actually make it in that. I never thought I could be a successful YouTuber and actually make money from it. I never thought that, but hell, it happened, but now it's gone now. Now I want to focus more on creative endeavors, but I want to focus on, other things first, you know what I mean? Like the prioritization of economic stabilization. You know what I mean? That's the first thing. The prioritization of economic stabilization. Okay? And that's it, man. But youngsters, man, keep on going, man. This is a hard world we got to go through. And I heard about that one idiot, this black guy that fucking stabbed that one woman on that fucking train or bus, whatever the fuck it was. Like, that idiot, just put up, like, it's already hard enough being a black male in this shit. But having, like, idiots do that just puts a target on our backs even worse, even more, Just crazy. People just going out and wilding out and just doing stupid shit, man. It's crazy. You got to be safe in this world, man. You got one thing I learned too, young man, is watch who you keep around. Watch the company you keep. If you make videos like this, I know a lot of people ask me, hey, Black Pill Villain, how'd you get your channel? Blah, 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 hey, blah, 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 hey, how'd you do this? How'd you do that? It's like, bro, I was just myself, homie. There was no gimmicks, none. I was just being real. And people fucked with me, bro. I had channels with over 100,000 subscribers. Like the biggest channel that ever fucked with me, I'm not going to name them, but the biggest channel that ever messed with me had 342,000 subscribers. And this is somebody that was this was somebody I was talking to for like 5 months that was emailing me back and forth, and we're just talking. This is a big YouTuber, and he's like, bro, I love your videos, blah blah blah. He's like how do you come? You know what I mean? I even talked to a couple of people on the phone. You know what I mean? A couple of big YouTubers that you guys know of. That be in the red pill space and the men's mental health space that talk to me on the phone saying, bro, there's something about you, woo, 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 I'm like, damn, like this is people that it was crazy. I'm just a regular person. It showed me that the environment you're in, if you're in an environment where people don't like you, they hate you, they don't, you know what I mean? But if you get into a different environment with totally different people who don't even know you, but they just see, they hear how you talk and how you carry yourself. They're like, hey, this bro is real. This guy is cool. So a lot of us may have talents and certain attributes that can lead to success, but we're just not right. We're just not around the right people. So we have to find those right people that are willing to support us on our dreams and on our ambitions. And another thing is we can't stay emotionally stagnant, meaning that if somebody wronged you or you perceive somebody wronged you or did something bad to you, you can't hold on to that for your whole life. You have to learn how to forgive people and stop holding on to hatred, because hatred ain't going to do anything. The only thing that's going to change your situation is you have to focus on, your money. You have to focus on your hobbies and shit like that, So work that 9 to 5, man, and stack up and put it and save up and keep your dreams alive. I know it's hard, man. But you guys got this, man. I believe in all of y'all, man, because a lot of you guys supported me when I was a nobody. I mean, I'm still not really no one, you know what I mean? But hey, I'm somebody, if people keep doxing me and making videos on me and watching every video, I'm like, this video is going to be heard by people who don't like me. There's people there's somebody who's not going to like me that's going to watch this whole video through. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, bro, haven't you guys done enough? You already doxed me. You already did all this other bullshit. I'm on the verge of homelessness. Leave me the fuck alone. I can't even talk and vent without somebody listening that shouldn't be listening to try to fuck with me. It's like, leave me alone. You see, I can make beats, and I'm not even that good at making beats, right? I'm just a regular guy. I'm not no expert. I'm not Nick Mara. I'm not Taz Taylor. I'm not Josh Petruccio. I'm not Superstar O. I'm just a regular guy that know how to put melodies together. I'm not a professional beat maker, bro. I don't even have the equipment. It just got my ear, You see, I can write. You know what I mean? Like I write little books and shit like that here and there, but I never take it 100% serious to try to turn it and make it some money out of it. And that's what I need to do. How to turn my passions into money while simultaneously, wage slaving, and just try to build myself up. Because let me tell you something, young man, no one's going to give a fuck about you more than you. And especially when it comes to your vision, no one's going to see your vision how you see it. So when you say you want to make music, you want to write books, people are like, huh? What is like people who don't have vision? I'm like, huh? Or they just going to be jealous of it or try to sabotage it. So you got to keep a lot of your dreams and ambitions to yourself too, It's why with my channel, was come blowing up. I didn't tell nobody. It's nobody's business. It's some shit that just happened, you know. But then this universe has a way of fucking me over. It seems, you know. I can't believe it. I went from 0 subscribers to like thousands of people listening to me from around the world. You know, people sending me love from around the world. You know, I had Japanese people talking about, hey, bro, man, like Japanese people, like people from Japan watching my videos. Wow, mind blown. You know, my channel was small. And I was like, damn, if I can build a channel like that, I wonder if I can build that shit again, you know? And there's been people that's like, hey, Black Pill Villain, can we tell people where your channel's at so they can find you? You know, we can help you get at least 1,000 subscribers or 2,000. You know, people fuck with you, you know? I know people fuck with me, but I kind of want to be low key for now, you know? You know, just getting doxxed and all these random, right now, there's some random people that just listening and it's like, what do you guys want from me? But anyway, you guys have a good day, man.